Hey guys, so today is Friday. I am actually running errands at the moment. I went and got my prescription that I needed for like the longest time now. I was like over a week late at picking it up. They were about to like put it back on the shelf. So finally got that picked up, and then I went home because I was parking, and I was like, oh okay, well I need to go to the bank. Maybe one of my roommates wants to go, because afterwards I wanted to stop by Daiso to check on little envelopes, and I figured that would be the place to go. But anyway, I ended up falling asleep after I ate lunch, because I came home thinking, well, I'll eat lunch, I'll see if a roommate wants to go with me, and then I'll continue my errands. I ended up falling asleep. I was watching Netflix while eating my lunch, you know, because what else do you do when you eat? And then I was like, crap, what time is it? And I kept dreaming that I was getting like texts from people, or not getting texts. That's what I was dreaming, that I wasn't getting texts and that I wasn't needed anywhere. So I was like, okay, I'll just keep sleeping. But when I actually woke up, I was like, I never checked my phone. What am I talking about right now? And so I checked my phone, and I actually didn't get texts, and I was like, oh, okay, well, that's nice. Never mind, I'm not ignoring anyone. That's cool. It was just like the weirdest thing. So right now I'm at Citibank in Glendora, and I have cash to put in from my photo shoots. Plus, I had a little bit of cash waiting to be put in. Then my roommate ended up giving me a check, so I might as well just put it in here for the utilities. And oh, that's bright light right there. And then another thing I have to do. Well, okay, it was Daiso and bank, that's what I wanted to do, and so I'm not going with anyone, so it's just me. Sorry, I'm like blocking the light. These are my sunglasses. Let's go put money in the bank. Welcome to Citibank. Big Lots. So I just got out of Big Lots. I just came to stop by to see if there's anything like I could use that's cheap, since it was right like down the street from the bank. But I found this blanket because it's $18. I was like, first I didn't know what size it was, but I saw someone undid another one. It was like a really good size, and it felt really soft and warm, and I was like, I want this blanket. So that's what I got. But I did get like useful stuff. Like I got some hand soap for our bathroom, and I got some paper for school, and I got a bigger binder because I got a binder for my business stuff, but I realized I was getting full really fast because I got a really thin one, so now I got like a bit of a thicker one, and I got like the cheapest thing I could find. But that's my tiny little haul, and now I want to go to Daiso. Daiso's all decked out for Christmas. What the heck? Hey guys, background music today, crazy hair today. I'm waiting on Sam to get home, and then I'm gonna make her a head. It's not a floral crown this time because we're gonna make it with leaves. So it's like a leaf crown. Can you guys see? No. I just saw some of the pictures I took of the family that I was doing pictures for, and oh my gosh, that was a cute picture. I just discovered this song. It's actually my song. It's from the computer. I don't know, I guess I recorded it. But what I was saying is, as I play with my hair, because I need a shower. Whew, I better get to editing my vlogs so that these can be up online. As you know, I went to Daiso, well, and I got the blanket at Big Lots, right? It is so, oh my gosh, I'm just in love with this blanket. It is just so comfy and so soft, and it's perfect for Christmas time. So I'll probably take it home with me when I go visit my mom for Christmas. I'll take my blankie. Ooh, I can't wait. We'll have a fire, and it'll be cold, and it'll be Christmas, and there'll be a tree, and I'm so excited. Last year I went home for Christmas, and even though I was in a relationship all the time, I've never actually spent Christmas Day with anyone special. So that is still on the something to look forward to someday. There's still actually quite a few things that I've never done that I've always wanted to do. Nothing happy to look back on anymore, which is really sad. You know, I mean, I feel like I might end up creating a song about where I'm at right now, and honestly, I like made up stuff in my head already of like thinking up a song, and it made me think of like writing lyrics about basically the difficulty of having, ooh, these are coming out so nice, I just have to edit them. Oh, I still love my camera, it still does such a good job. I never know sometimes, I can't tell on the screen. So I was like coming up with lyrics about having a tough time, you know, forgiving and like just never realizing that this would turn, like, how can, I think it was, I forget the lyrics and the melody, I wish I would have recorded it, but I think what I was like kind of making up at the time was, how could someone go from being your favorite to being a stranger to being someone you're mad at and stuff like that. So I was like, probably gonna eventually create a song, maybe not this weekend because there's a lot that I'm trying to catch up on as my first free weekend, but maybe in the next few weekends, who knows, we'll see. But yeah, do you guys want to see previews? Well, okay, my sister came out of nowhere. They were cute pictures, and she came out of nowhere. That's awkward. Where's the cute pictures? Oh well. They were there. Now they're just laughing, goofing off. Never mind. Oh, there's the walking pictures. They actually came out pretty cute. Oh, they're like all the perfect height difference. That's so funny. Yeah, cool. I'm behind on vlogs, but I'm alive, and I kind of went out today. Like, I kind of was able to do some stuff. It's just not as fun when you're by yourself. It's like you're not really motivated to go anywhere cool because you don't, like, for me it's like I don't like wasting somewhere cool by myself. I like to explore with others. That's why I don't really do much, because I don't have anyone to go with me. I tried to ask Sam though, we might eventually find time, because I straight up asked her, hey, do you want to try some new place with me and like record it? I was like, my sister wants me to like try new places and put it on YouTube. I think I was going off on the relationship thing, and I was just saying that there's not like cute stuff to look back on anymore. Like, I just kind of turned it into, you know, writing up song lyrics of feeling like, I don't know, like I just didn't expect it to turn this ugly, and it turned ugly like really fast, and it was just weird for me because I spent, you know, 3 years as his friend and feeling like having those feelings, and then exploring with those feelings because now we're in a relationship, and it was like, oh, now I can be open about my feelings and it's fine. And that took a while to get used to, and then it seemed like he was frustrated with it, and it's like, dude, you had me friend-zoned for 3 years. What do you expect from me to be just like, okay, now you're not, yay? It's like, does he mean it? Is he? I don't know, I can't tell. Like, I don't know if he didn't realize that it takes a lot of effort to prove to someone you mean it, and if you're not doing effort, then you probably don't mean it, and why are you with them? Like, that's just torturous. But then expects me somehow to just be like good at it, and it's like, no, it doesn't work that way. I really want to trim my hair and cut my hair and thin out my hair, but my scissors went missing a long time ago and I've not replaced them. I was just really mad because I only used them once before they went missing, and it's like, hello roommates, did you take them? Does no one recall taking these scissors? They couldn't have been lost any other way. They're not my stuff anywhere. What the heck? So I think I've complained about that before. Well, I've been recording for enough time. I'm actually dealing with a lot of computer stuff. I've not been on my iMac in a while. I've been just in love with my laptop, and so now I'm trying to clear things up because the memory is basically full on this iMac. So I'm moving all of my pictures to an external hard drive. Turn that camera off. Save the battery since, yeah, I can't charge my battery, and I have a photo shoot tomorrow, so it has enough battery for maybe 2 or 3 shoots, maybe more, but depending on how long the shoots are. But it definitely won't last that long, so I have to get my battery back when I go back home. I love driving home, actually. I don't know. It's like, I'm so used to it now. Okay, I really need a shower, and I really need to... So there's so much to do tonight. It's only 11 o'clock, but it's already 11 o'clock, so it's crazy. But I have to make the headband thing, or the head leaf crown thing for Sam, and then she's going to bring a hot glue gun, because I need that to, like, really set the leaves in place. And then I have to shower, and then I have to upload the photos to show the clients, to let them pick which ones I'll edit. And then I'm cleaning out this computer. I don't know if I'm going to do anything business related, but I might put together a to-do list for school and for the business, and that way I can have a grander picture of what I'm supposed to be doing and what's going on. I still have to make a timeline for my business so that everyone knows my hopes and my dreams for what we should do. It's kind of hard to move forward when I have no one making samples, so that's where I'm like just taking over, and I'm like, hey sis, can I, you know, take your, oh sorry, it's a mess over there. There's a sewing machine down there, and so she let me take her sewing machine, and I'm not really sure how to set it up exactly, so I'd have to ask her, but besides that, it's like, okay, I'm doing that now. So I think I'm pushing down sample making to, well, it would be in a little over a month from now, so that's not too far off, but to my Christmas break. I think if on Christmas break we can make like lots of samples, that would be so cool. So if we can just start gathering more money, that would be cool. I don't know, we'll see, but we're gonna figure that out. I'm gonna get to what I'm doing. There's Tubes, that's Samantha's Chewy, and then mine, I think he's like inside the blankets, he's chilling, and of course I have this. It's so soft. Yeah, I have a million things to do. I'm gonna go do half of it. Bye! Guys, so an idea just popped, not an idea, but something popped in my head that I thought was kind of deep and interesting and maybe symbolic, but oh whoa, I just washed my face, so excuse this ugliness. Anyway, this, if anyone knows, is my red blanket. It goes everywhere with me. It's soft and I sleep with it every night around my head, and I like put it around and everything. It keeps me warm. You know, it's just my special red blanket. This was actually bought for me on my 24th birthday by the guy who ended up being the one in a relationship with me and then walking away. Long story short. But because I was there and I wanted it and I picked it out and all he did was buy it. I didn't even have to do anything, just buy it. It wasn't really that meaningful from him. It was more meaningful just because I wanted it, and I originally bought him one of these blankets in another color. Anyway, so that's why it didn't bother me to keep it. But as you know, I just made a purchase for this new red blanket, which is fluffy on one side like clouds and very soft and red on the other side. And it has just occurred to me that it was very symbolic for me, thinking that you can settle for less. That was $8. Or, not that price matters in this case, but you can settle for less and love it and, you know, make it special, and it can last forever, and you can never wonder what other blanket is out there. But if for some reason that blanket goes away, there's still that possibility that something better is there. And you don't always have to settle for less. This was $18, so it's a step up, but I don't know, I guess it kind of made me think that I know that there's going to be someone out there that I can love just as much as I love my red blanket, if we're comparing stories here, or my analogy here. But I can love again, obviously, but it could be something twice as great, someone twice as great. And I can't wait for that day that I get to love someone again, and put them first, and buy them gifts, and go on adventures and car rides and mountain trips and shopping trips, and buy them lots of clothes. I miss buying guy clothes. So with all that being said, there will be a guy, and I know will come again, and I'll get to spoil him and love on him and argue with him, because I realize that arguing in a relationship is way more worth it than arguing with someone that you're not in. Not that I don't really like arguing, but when I do, it's kind of cute when it's someone you love. So yeah, I'm going to bed. I'm done waiting for Sam. She won't get her flower crown thingy, leaf crown. I'm too tired to make it. I'm too tired of waiting on her, so I'm going to bed. Good night.